It is literally my job to remind you every first of the month. Blow that damn cinnamon in your door. Attract that abundance. Do it.
Welcome to my new series, No Stupid Questions, where I answer the things I was too scared to ask when I was a beginner. This episode is about tarot, how to pick, shuffle, and stop picking the cards. The way you choose to shuffle is totally personal preference, and there's a couple different ways you can do it. The ones I'm showing in order are the wash, overhand, and the riffle. There's about 1 billion people on YouTube who do this with playing cards, so you can just reference those for how to do it. The method you choose doesn't matter, whatever makes you feel comfortable is the way to go. There's a lot of different ways to pick cards, but an important one is whenever you're shuffling, sometimes a card will fall out of the deck. That usually means it's important and you should pay attention to it. You can spread all the cards out in a line and see if there's any that are sticking out in particular or that you're just drawn to. Wham bam, that's your card. You can do the standard cutting of the deck, or you can let the cards fall from one hand to the other, and wherever the deck naturally splits, that's going to be the card that you choose. When you're shuffling, sometimes a card won't necessarily fall out, but it'll stick out in a way that's noticeable, and you can pull that out and use that as your card. If you're doing a spread, it's pretty easy to know when to stop because you just pull the number of cards that are in the spread, and then you're donezo. And if you're doing a less structured reading, I usually wait until I can shuffle the deck about 4 or 5 times without any of the cards calling out to me in particular.
Witchy reminder that with a few sticks and some string, you can make runes to hang in your home or use in spellwork. Bonus points if the yarn color matches your intention.
One of the principal deities of the Norse pantheon, the lovely and enchanting Freyja was a goddess of blessings, love, lust, and fertility. A member of the Vana tribe of deities, Freyja shared her people's penchant for the magical arts of divination. It was Freyja who introduced the gods to Seida, a form of magic that allowed practitioners to know and change the future. Freyja was gentler and more agreeable than the other Norse deities, where Thor accomplished his goals through aggression and Odin and Loki resorted to trickery. Freyja achieved her ends with the gentler persuasions of gifts, beauty and sex. While Freyja was often unselfish and helpful, she did have a darker side. Like the male gods, Freyja had a taste for blood and fought fiercely in battle. It was said she took the lives of half the warriors ever slain in battle. While Freyja did not typically wield weapons of war, she did possess many accoutrements of a different sort. One such item was a cloak made of falcon feathers, that gave the gift of flight to anyone who wore it. When she was not wearing it herself, Freyja lent the cloak to companions and collaborators who agreed to do her bidding. Freyja's most prized possession was likely the necklace or torque, known as Brisingamen. Brisingamen was made by dwarfs and purchased at a dear price. Freyja guarded the necklace from any and all would-be thieves with a fiery passion. Freyja was presented as a leading deity of the Vana and a player in the Aesir-Vana war. She was the wife of Hodda, with whom she had the daughters, Nos and Gersimi, who were so very beautiful, that afterwards, the most precious jewels were called by their names. When the two sides reached a peace settlement, Odin asked Freyja to oversee the offering of sacrifices. In this role, Freyja preserved peace among the gods and maintained the cycles of fertility that kept the world in motion. She was praised and celebrated so much so, that her personal name was applied to all ladies of good social standing.
Ugh, how can you be pagan? What do you mean? You need to believe in God. Oh, I do. What? Well, I'm an omnist, so I believe every religion is true in its own way, so I believe in God, I just choose not to worship him. Whatever, well, how can you worship the pagan gods? You know they don't love you. Well, yeah, but your God doesn't love you either. What? Love is a human concept, and deities aren't humans, so they can't love us. They might care for us and care about us, but they don't love us, necessarily. Sinner.
Old Norse Pronunciation Guide, Part 1. Odin, Thor, Freyja, Freyr, Njord, Skadi, Baldur, Heimdallr, Loki, Angrboda, Jormungandr, Bifrost, Ragnarok, Seder, Galder, Volva, Vithki, Valhall, Asgård.
Hey! Y'all sing it with me! The people in the back!
Listen to me, friend. Odin doesn't give two shitting logs if you're into peen or vagine, okay? And to be Freya, neither do I. Welcome home to my community, a place where your closet is just for the clothes. Make sure you tell your friend.
That's my purse.
Don't be afraid to shout it. That's my purse! Try it again.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
They call themselves the Guardians of the Galaxy.
What a bunch of a-holes.
What kind of feeling? I'm high on believing.
Lose their mind for it, wine for it, dine for it.
That's fine.
Spend time for it, see no color line for it.
Oh, no worries.
Double back handicap and go blind for it.
No worries.
Let's talk about witch bells, what they are, and how to use them. So witch bells are literally a set of bells that you place on your front door. The reason you place them on your front door is so that the bells ring every time someone leaves or enters your house. Every time the bells ring, it is a form of sound cleansing. So what this means, anytime someone enters or leaves your home, their energy is being cleansed.
My mother told me someday I will buy galley with good oars, sail to distant shores, stand up on the prow, noble bark I steer, steady course to the haven, through many foemen. My mother told me someday I will buy galley with good oars, sail to distant shores, stand up on the prow, noble bark I steer, steady course to the haven, you may foemen.
Cold bones. Yeah, that's my.
Closer to me, baby, I won't fight. You look so tasty, but I won't fight. Really, I'm such a good kitty, don't put up fight.
Wow, that looks like a fruit roll-up. Oh, it's... Wait, how the fuck did you do that? You fucking wizard, bitch.
You got, it's me you should be seeing. Hello, boo, boo, you are looking so fine.
Welcome to Shut the Fuck Up and Learn Some Witchcraft. I'm not gonna say it again, so grab a fucking pen, okay? Ready? Okay, great. Black candles are for absorbing negative energy and clearing your space. Red candles are for drawing things nearer to you and love magic. Orange candles are for joy and abundance. Yellow candles are for success, joy, and abundance. We got light green candles, which are for luck and money. Dark green candles are for more of a court of law type money, financial situations. Light blue is more of the lighter dream work, as in dark blue you want to use when it's heavy dream work. All of these, dark blue and light blue, can also be used for joy. Purple is used with power, progression, and when you're trying to enhance your spiritual practice. So like you want to light it when you're meditating. Pink is used for femininity, love, and friendship. A white candle can be used for any of these things. You would take your candle, white candle, light it with your intention. I want this white candle, if I had a white candle, to be purple, and I'm basically pretending that it is a purple candle. Now, you want to match up your manifestation
with your intention when you light it. Shut the fuck up and you learned some witchcraft. Good job.
God rest ye merry pagan folk, let nothing you dismay. Remember that the sun returns upon this solstice day. The growing dark is ended now and spring is on its way. Oh, tidings.
Everybody, the Fylgja in the Norse beliefs is a part of our soul, and it's a spirit animal that follows us around everywhere and protects us throughout our life. Some of you asked yesterday how to discover what this animal was, and I'm going to tell you here. First, you wrap a knife in a handkerchief like I just did, and then you pass the knife around your front and back 3 times, and while you do this, you recite the words, "My Fylgja is a horse." And if it's a horse, the napkin will come off, but if the napkin's still there, then you go down the list of animals. When the napkin comes off so that it exposes the blade, that animal that you just said is your Fylgja.
Весняночка, весняночка, де ти зимувала, я садочко на клиночку, сорочечку пряла. Там у лісі на юзлісі сова воду дує, заспіваю співаночку, нехай вона чує. Заплетися, шуми барвіночком, я тобі співаю весняночку, сію, сію, сію.
Hey, all the Norse pagan moms, come here for a second. Or future moms, or just Norse pagans. If you want to sing a little something to her daughter as she wakes up, that's kind of a prayer but can also be a game, here's for you. There once was a little lady, little Adelaide, she stood up tall and proud. The drums, they are so quiet to the weight that her feet bound. Freya smiling down, the tune she's oh so proud. Not so joyous if so happy a ninja dared to grin. He can't help but stare, the little lady there, and they all feel so proud. Happy little ladies found. Oh, a little lad, little lad, little Adelaide, little lad, little lad, little Adelaide, little lad, little lad, little Adelaide. Hey, oh, a little lad, little lad, little Adelaide, little lad, little lad, little Adelaide, little lad, little